Hey everybody, this is Erica off the Classy Climb blog. So today we're talking about how to pay zero taxes like Donald Trump while driving for Uber and working for some of these other apps. And many of you are going to say, Erica, taxes are important. The schools, the roads, the everything. True. Paying taxes is important. It comes out of everything. You know, if you pay attention, almost 1/3 of your income. In some states, 1/2 of your income. And trust me, just because you're in Texas doesn't mean you're spared from this. Comes out in the form of sales tax. Texas has really high property tax depending on where you're at. If you're in Austin, some people are paying $10,000 a year in property taxes. You know, North Carolina, my mom has a $200,000, almost $300,000 house paying $1,000 a year for property taxes. So, you know, come on, people. You know, you're get some taxes pulled out for some way. Or in Texas, you have a ton of toll rolls, who you're paying $1 a day, $8 a day, $10 a day. Some people actually live by the toll roll and have no choice but to take it daily. So look, back to our talk. A lot of you are saying I make $50,000 a year, but really you make 30. You may make 35 because the amount of taxes you're paying anywhere from 10 grand to 12 grand a year from taxes on your car, your insurance, your job, coming out of your job, your work. I mean, it's coming out. You're paying. Now, what I'm seeing as I ride Uber or Lyft or go to the airport is a lot of people work a regular full-time job and then drive Uber or Lyft on the weekends or at night. As you know, Austin got rid of Uber and Lyft with their crazy future regulations. But while the other companies, 10 to be exact, have come in and taken Uber and Lyft's place. Now, you do know Uber came back a little bit with Uber Eats, but this is the kicker. How do you get your money back? Many of you are saying, Erica, 10, 12 grand's coming out of my check. Here we do. We adjust your W-4. We get those exemptions up. We fill out the second page of your form, which a lot of people are calling me and telling me when I do consults with them, their company doesn't even have a second sheet, isn't even giving them a second sheet. You need to go in that office and demand the second sheet because you want to fill out the second side of the sheet with the standardized or your itemized deduction numbers. Now, we'll take a little bit of math. You can bust out a calculator. It's not that difficult. There's a lot of people with My Econ and other companies who could help you walk through that process. I've even done videos on it here. But the key is getting that tax money back. Now, many people will say, well, Erica, I just don't see the big deal. People need to work harder. You know, I get my money back because I have kids. I get money back because I own a house. When really, if you add it up, your net versus your gross, many people are having a $100,000 lifestyle with $60,000 in income. It's not no bueno. It's a no bueno. So what happens when you see teachers and different people driving for Uber and Lyft? Here's how they do it. If you make a business bank account, get a DBA, $14 where I'm at, $24 in Texas, $14 in North Carolina, some parts, and put, you know, Jeff's Services. Okay? Jeff Services, DBA, keep it simple, keep your name on it. Go open you a business bank account. Go get you a credit card or debit card from that business account. And now every time you drive Uber or Lyft, you swipe that card, you use that card, you do whatever you need to do. Put gas in your vehicle with that card. You put all your earnings every Thursday from these apps into that account. Don't commingle it with your personal. Put it into that account. Now, what happens at the end of the year? You get a 1099 form that says this person was a contractor, an independent contractor. And the first thing you think is, Eric, I'm going to have to pay taxes on that. You know, if you drove and got only $27 a day for a whole year, by next year you'd have, by the end of the year, you'd have $10,000. So you added $10,000 to your what, 20, 30, 40, 50 grand income a year? No, you're going to say, well, I have to pay taxes. But you don't. You're going to be deducting for time travel, time spent, expenses. You know, you're going to treat this like a business. You're going to really treat this like Steve Services and get your money back. There are many countless stories of people who the husband had a little startup or a little side business that didn't make that much money, but the wife was working this full-time job, and guess what? They got all her taxes back. It happens often. I meet a lot of couples where the guy's doing landscaping and she's a nurse and they're getting ready to buy a house. It happens in real estate all the time. And for a year or two, they don't claim a lot of exemptions. And then a year after that, they claim as many as they want and they go crazy with it, right? So it's important. Your taxes, your money, you can be getting, if you're getting 10 to 15 grand pulled out from you every year, in 10 years, That's $150,000 you could have used for your children, for your insurance, for your vacations, for your future investment. It's important to look at the numbers and say, man, I need to take back my money. Why do you think H&R Block did all those commercials about get your money back? They know it's effective. They know you want your money back. They know you're getting robbed. You're getting gyffed. So look, Donald Trump's writing off $1 billion, and you're haggling about writing off $3,000. I'm not saying be greedy. I'm saying be smart. And many people, millennials, are complaining about having these Uber, Lyft type jobs when really they should be thankful because they have a lot of flex hours. And at the end of the year, if they follow the tactics I'm saying and put all that money into one business bank account, year or 2-3 years down the road, they can say, hey, I paid an average of $40,000, $50,000 a year from Instacart and all these things every single year. I'm not a drifter. I'm not, I'm not reckless. I'm not employed. I have income, independent contractor income, and have been paying bills with it, have been living life with it, and can show the receipts. So everybody, this is Erica, Classic Climb Blog. I know you guys may have some extra questions. Feel free to contact me. Free feel to get a consult with me. Let's get you moving. Let's get you investing. 2017 doesn't have to be a year of struggle. It can be a very prosperous year for you and your friends and your family. It just depends on you. Depends on your mindset. So anyway, everybody, this is Erica, Classic Climb Blog. Later, guys.